like ambawash de nemia nakon micha jaja we choni ia wea what shiju michaja in trisa watch carry the kettle and what tea chinjabi numba nuha nupin weambi tago jabi ish neamni nuha ne ambanenina daya iuhana nenya u I just introduced myself. I said my Nakon name was Win Choi Ia, which means the language woman. I live in Carry the Kettle here. I have 2 daughters. I have 3 grandchildren. And welcome. It's very good to see you all here. So with that said, I'm going to jump right in. When they asked me to teach language classes, I've been teaching language for a while now, and in this last little while, I came across this language nest. You know, we've been talking about language nests and building language nests. So that's what I'm going to do with you. Instead of teaching you language, I'm going to teach you a series of phrases. And these language nests, if my helper here is going to take you to a page. Oh, before we go, I just want to say, Amba washte, Nina Dayan Wachim Naga. It's good to see you all. Watechi Hawi, it's January, and it's Tuesday. Amba Inumba. Now, with that said, my helper is going to go ahead and I'm going to share this. I don't know if Kristen is able to get you all, but I will screen share with everyone. This language nest was developed by the Hudasina and the Wadopina tribes. I took this language nest into the high school. I went in and covered for the high school teacher for 6 weeks. And man, the kids were in the hallways. They were using the language. They were talking, you know. It was like just it worked. So I'm going to try that with you guys. I'm hoping that it's going to work. I'm going to move on to my next page here, and that would be we're going to quickly go through the alphabet. And like I said again, it's going to be like a crash course. Okay, you guys all ready? Oh, I've heard people say that Nakoda is an oral language. I encourage everyone to use a pen and paper to write down. For me, saying, writing, and it'll help you remember. This is written in a different orthography than we are. I will let you know the difference. If you look at our nasalized letters in this here, if you will see, is your I. We have 2 I's. In Nakoda, we have 8 vowels. We have the 5 regular vowels and we have 3 nasalized vowels. The regular vowels we call oral vowels, A, E, I, O, and U. And they make those sounds, as you can see on the diagram, they sound just like English. Most of the sounds, the letters in the alphabet, and I will concentrate only on the sounds that are different. The B, the A, the nasalized A. In here it's written with a squiggly mark at the top. If you go into the university or you go into Vincent's or you go into the Nakoda orthography that we use here in Carry the Kettle, our A's are written with a little hook underneath. Can you switch real quickly back here to my screen here? Okay, now I don't know if you can see those hooks under there. Maybe move my screen just a little. Gosh, can you see the hooks under these? These are our nasalized letters. In this orthography, they're written like this with a squiggly line on top of it. Those are your nasalized letters. Now we go down further. And we're going to concentrate on these two G's. We have two of them, as you can see. We have two S's. We're going to concentrate on those sounds. And we also have two Z's. Those are the sounds that we're going to concentrate on. Now, we'll go on to look at our A. The first A is as it makes the same sound as in English, as in tall. Our second A makes the nasalized. Our nasalized goes eh, And they're called nasalized vowels because there's almost like there's a silent N at the back of them. Listen to my A. Cha. We hear those in words as in wood. Cha. You hear that? All the air is coming through my throat and nothing is coming through my nose when we do the nasalized vowels. Oh, okay, I'm not following the outline. I'm so sorry, you guys. I jumped right into the alphabet system. I was going to do the course outline, but we'll finish that later. We'll finish up with the alphabet. We'll do the sound system now because I've already started it. So that second one, that second A, that's a nasalized A. Go on to the B, and that's the same as in English. It makes the same sound as b, barré, baptous. Now, some orthography has three C's. Commonly, I'll just say it, all the C's in Nakoda make the ch sound, like in church or chill, child. They all make the C sound. We'll just simplify it like that and just say it. All the C's make the ch sound. D, as in David, makes the same sound as in English. Our D's in Nakoda. E, as in 10, N. We don't have a nasalized E. G, now if you notice we have two G's. The first G is in like in English, it sounds g, g. Now the second G, I always tell my kids in school, pretend that they're a bear and they're growling. It's a r, r. If you hold your throat right here, you can feel the vibration when you're making that sound. R, r. And we use it in words like, this is a really good word for this sound because it's got both of them. See, got both G's in there. Gara means to make. Can you guys see that right? Oh, maybe I'll go higher. And that is gara, gara. In this orthography, they have the G written like this here, and that's your glottalized G. It's got to make that sound. Gara, gara. In here, we have two H's as well. I don't know why he doesn't have the two H's. We have H as in hinag, to wait, or hunga, chief. But our other H is made like this here. And you find that in the words like gray. Can you see that? There's a little reaction button at the bottom of your page if you guys want to react to it. But this H is found in words like gray, as in hoda, hoda. See, and again, you can feel the vibration in your throat. We're going to go on to our I's. All our I's make the E sound. That first I, is the nasalized I, makes the sound like as an eat, E, E. Your second I, not nasalized, as in tin u. It makes the E sound, E, E. First I, nasalized, E, E. Second one, E, 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 E. J, as in Joe, same as in English. K, as in keep, same as in English. M, same as in English. M, N, N, O, as in okay. P, Pam, S. We have two S's again. We have one, the regular S that is in
Big.
siha.
Bigger.
The first S as in siha. And our second S, it's more of a sound like shu, it says it here. Shadow. Shunga. Siha. Shunga. Siha is feet. Shunga is a dog. You notice the difference between siha and shunga? Our T sounds like the T, as in toe, same as in English, as in Nakoda. Then we're going on to our U's. Regular U, it looks like this in here. Our nasalized U's are made like that. In this orthography, it's got that, but it'll make the sound as this U, as in mm. Or like in cool, our nasalized will go ooh. And our other U as in moon. W, same as in English, makes the same sound. Wakta, wa. Z, we have two Z's. This Z, as in zizibena, makes the same sound as in English, which is a cloth. And this Z makes the sound as in leisure, ujaja, to wash, ujaja. You notice the difference? Zizibana, which is a cloth, and ujaja, which is to wash, ja. That is a quick course in all the different sounds in Nakoda. Is there any questions on that? No questions? So I forgot to, week 1, I introduced myself. We went through the sound system.
I can pull up your outline if you want.
Okay.
If I can interrupt you, Teresa. So Teresa had provided me all the material that she's going through. So what I can do is I can email that out to you guys if that helps. If you guys want to follow along as she's going through her class, that might help. And that's okay to pass it along to them, right, Teresa? That document?
Oh, yes, okay. Definitely.
Okay. I will do that right now.
And I'll screen share what I have too as well. My helper is very good technically, so I will share. So I'm going to go ahead and do the outline then. Okay, here's a
Outline.
okay, I can share my outline if you can let me screen share. It says my screen sharing is paused. Kristen? Or who is the screen sharing lady?
That would be Ariane.
So it says Teresa Watch has started screen sharing on my screen.
So it says mine is paused.
Try it again. I see that you started screen sharing.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, good.
There we go. There's the outline for our 10 weeks. The first week I introduced myself, the outline of the course. I like everybody to have a pen and paper. like I said, everyone says that Nakoda is an oral language, but I find that you remember better. If you write it down, you say it, and you just remember better. Um, and I want to explain what a language bowl is. Um, a language bowl is, like I said, a series of phrases, different phrases. This language bowl has been, it was made in Fort Peck. It's an excellent resource. I think that our language to Fort Peck is mirrored, pretty much mirrored here on Carry the Kettle. We can understand them just as well. In fact, that's where I go for most of my resources. If you remember correctly, we come from, before we were in Cypress Hills, this Nakoda people, we did come from the States. So we have a lot of relatives down in Fort Peck who still speak the language. So those are who I go to for my resources, as well as Felix Ashtahon here on Carry the Kettle. I ask him a lot of my resources as well. Week 2, that's just what a little bit language bowl is. If you guys have any questions or anything that you want added to this language bowl when I'm done going through it, you can send them to Kristen, and there'll be more. I'll be more than happy to help you. I'll help you with resources at the end. Our second week, we're just going to go through simple phrases. In fact, I'm going to start that this week. Introduction in Nakoda for our week 2. Week 3, simple phrases and dialogue. I have asked Felix Ashtahong to come and sit in with me. I'm not sure what I'd like him for week 4. Then we're going to have a small oral test, and we're going to talk about the 5 Ds, like the 5 Ws: who, what, when, why, where. Nakoda has the 5 Ds as well. Week 5, we're going to go through our senses, colors, and numbers. Seems like a lot, but it's not. We will cover them. Week 7, we'll go through kitchen, the days of the week, and some domestic animals. Week 8, I'm gonna do a game night. I'm gonna make a Jeopardy board. I've done it here with my grandchildren. It's fun. You guys will have fun. It'll all be in Nakoda. And then week 9, we're gonna have discussions about the language bowl and how help you set up your own language bowl in your own homes. And then finally, our last week, we will say farewell, and then we'll have, hopefully, we will be able to figure out a prayer of your own in Nakoda by then, with the materials that I have given you. Which day?
Stay.
So Andrea, can you take me to we went through the alphabet, so now I'm going to go to this page.
Oh, okay. See it?
Yeah.
So stop here. Okay, let's try it again, I think.
No, can't share.
Missing.
Yeah, just seeing the black screen again.
Yeah, okay. No, I can't share it. But that's okay. That's okay. It's better if we write the words down anyway. Um, so this is what I'm going to be sharing with you. It's just a bunch of common phrases, and this is going to help build your vocabulary. I'm not teaching you sentence structure. I'm going to teach you phrases that are usable phrases. At the end of this, I will share a book with you that Vincent Colette has made, and it'll teach you, it'll tell you, you can read through that. But like I said, I chose to do this because this I found was, they were speaking, they were using the phrases. If everyone, I asked that everyone have a pen and paper. I hope that you all have a pen and paper. I like this because if you can see, it also has the phonetic saying. That's why I chose this one. And I think Kristen is sharing it all with you. If you have a printer at home, you can print off. I thought I could get this on a screen share. I did have this in my, I don't know why I can't get it on the screen share. But also for this page, if there's any kind of, this is just basic, pretty much goes with everything. Come in, go outside. You can read real careful. I'm gonna get you to write them down. I will write everyone down for you. I figure this is gonna take us for a couple of classes, so that's why I'm gonna start right away. So our first one, I guess mostly, I'm not sure why, but our first one is to be quiet. Okay, you guys I'm not gonna write down the English, okay? The first one is to be quiet. And we say this one, I'm gonna write bigger so you guys can see this. Sorry. Anina, I'm gonna write it like it's in here, okay? Because this is not how I would write it. I would go like this here. But because we're using this, I'm going to use the writing. So Anina Yanga, if you see right here, and you see how it's spelled, how it's said, A-ni-na Yanga. Anina Yanga. And that means to sit quietly or be still. Am I writing this big enough? Can everyone see this? Yep, okay, good job. I'm gonna move on. We're gonna be moving rather quickly. We're gonna have some time at the end of the class for questions. So Anina Yanga, it means to sit quietly. Our next one is Gua, Gua, Gua. And again, Gua, you can see it. Gua, Gua. It just sounds like that, and it means to come. Come here. Michumshi, Nachiu, Gua. My daughter, come over here. Gua, Gua. Our next one. Now, if you remember, I told you all your eyes in Nakoda are make the E sound. Tin U. Tin U. Again, if you'll see, Tin U. Tin U. And it means come in. Somebody knocks on your door. Tin U. Tin U. Again, usable words. Brush. Move on to our next one. Our next one is to do it. Ichung. 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 This is how I would write it. Ichung. It simply means do it. Again, see that? Ichung. 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 Do it. Going to move on real quick again, but we're not going to do it this time. Don't do it. Ichush. 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 See again? It's spelled different. I spell it differently, but the words are the same. Ichush. Ichush. See that? Right there. Ichush. And it means not to do it. Do it, don't do it. Next word, Woda, woda, and that means simply to eat. TPR, woda, woda. That's a TPR, the sign for TPR, woda. This one here, you have a D in here. It says hot D, whoa. And carry the kettle here, we would say ha T whoa. Now, see, I would say hot tea whoa, like this here. Hot tea whoa. Like that. Can you guys see that, or is that glare there? That's how we would say it here. Again, this is from a different orthography. Carry the kettle, we would say hot tea whoa. And it means excuse me. When I was a kid, I always thought hot tea whoa meant get off the way. We're putting manners on it. It does mean to get off the way. I remember when I was a child and my mom and dad would move me off the way. Hot tea whoa, they would tell me. But this, we're using it for excuse me. The children, if I was standing on the board while they were talking, they were hot tea whoa. They were telling me it was, like I said, they're good usable words that you can use in your home each and every day to start building your vocabulary. Gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead with this one here. Mak-oo, mak-oo. This is a K, sorry. Mak-oo, mak-oo. Ah, hochnach yabi, mak-oo. Give me coffee, give me. Pepsi, mak-oo, kidding. Mak-oo, mak-oo. Again, you can see mak-oo, mak-oo. All really usable words. Hochnach yabi, as if you don't know, it means coffee. Wachbe, tea. Our next word, iya, go, iya, and it means to go. Iya, go. Iya. Again, see how it's in the paper? Iya, iya. Tagan, oh well, we're gonna get to that. Go. Now, we're gonna go in here. We have tin, iya. Tin, iya. Tin, iya. See how that says? Tin, iya. Tin, iya. And it simply means to go inside. Go inside. Now, tin is inside. Let's change this up. And we're going to go outside. Tagan, iya. Now again, you see how they say it right here? Tagan, iya. Our TPR, if I was teaching you TPR, I would go Tagan, iya. Tagan, iya. And it means to go outside. Our next one, to go slowly. Iwa shtenach. Iwa, I'm going to spell it like in here. Iwa. Iwa shtech. See, they use the H, the X in here. And carry the kettle, we use our H. This is how I would spell this. Iwa shtech. Iya. That's that H. They use an X over there, and carry the kettle here, we use the H. And in the university, we also use the H. Iwa shtech. Iya. Iwa shtech. Iya. See, right there. Iwa shtech. Iya. Which day? Now, we're going slow. Now we're going to go fast. E, nach, ni. That's an X again. We're using an X in there, but I use the H. Inachni. Said inachni. Inachni. And it means to hurry when we're doing TPR, telling these kids. Aktaga, which means run. Aktaga, run. Hinachni, hinachni. And the kids just run fast around the classroom. We're going to move on. And we're going to lie down now. We're going to lie down. Iunga. Iunga. Nasalized I. Iunga. It's got a one like that. And we're going to say Iunga. Iunga. And it means to lie down. Our next one, listen to me. Ana ma ho. Anama hopta. Anama hopta. So you can see right there. Anama hopta. And it means to listen to me. Listen to me. Not listen to him, but listen to me. Now, in here, look, it has dua. Carry the kettle, we don't use that. And carry the kettle, for look, we would say akida. Akida, that's what we use. That's what we say for look on carry the kettle. Akida. Akida. What would I tell you? Wayawabi na akida. Look at this book. Akida. Now look out again. They say iwa. On carry the kettle, we don't say iwa. On carry the kettle, to look out, I would say wakta. Wakta. Say, I always tell these kids, that my kids in school, say there's a tree falling down and you're standing there, and I would just yell, wakta, and we'll push you off the way. Look out. Here's a good one. Wana. Wana. And it means right now at this minute. Wana. Wana woda. Eat now. It's a good one for use for lunchtime. Wana. Wana. Again, you see how it's spelled? The phonetic sayings, phonetic spelling. Wana. Iodanga. Our next word. Iodanga. If I'm teaching you TPR, I would be going like this. Iodang. Iodang. This iodang simply means to sit down. Ne iodang. Sit here. Jechi iodang. Sit over there. See, again, I'm going to put, can you see this? I'm going to put nen in front of this one here. Nen iodang, and that means to sit here. Nen iodang. See how it says? Nen iodanga. Nen iodanga. Phonetic spelling. That's why I chose this especially for beginners, the phonetic spelling is very, very helpful in articulating these words. Now we're going to say sit over there. So we're going to change it to jechi iodang. Jechi iodang. And I'm only going to put jechi in front of it. I would put it like this here. Jechi iodang. Jechi iodang. Sit over there. Tin-u, Jechi Yodang, see? Tin-u, come inside, sit over there. Now, to tell the truth is Winjaka, Winjaka. Winjaka. They have that little, and they've spelt it different, but it's spelled different, but it's said the same. Winjaka, Winjaka. And it means simply to tell the truth. Pinamaya, Pinamaya, Pinamaya. Thank you. Thank you. Pinamaya. Thank you. Time to eat. Remember, wana, right now. Eat, woda. Wana, woda. Good one to use when you're sitting at the table and you tell your child, wana, woda. Wana, woda. Again. Phonetic spelling, wana, woda. Very easily for you to understand. Wana, woda. Next word, iknuta. To try it. Iknuta. 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 See? There we go. Iknuta. Iknuta. And it means to try it. Say your child doesn't like bananas. Shkoshkobena. Iknuta, you can tell them. Try it. To wait. Hinaga. Hinaga. Just wait. Hinaga. Jechiyodangshan. Hinaga. Sit there and wait. Hinaga. I would say hianga and carry the kettle. We say hiang. That's what we say and carry the kettle. Hiang. And our last word for our simple phrases, and we're all going to talk in a few minutes here. Wake up. Again. These are those G's that make that R sound. Oraru. Oraru. When I was teaching the kids this oraru means to wake up. When my mom and dad would wake us up in the morning, they wouldn't say oraru unless they were going to reach down and shake us to wake us up. Mostly they would tell us gikta, gikta. Wana gikta, get up now when the bus or when it was ready to go to school. So this oraru, I would say it was more of a form of to shake someone and say, get up, oraru. Real quickly, back over these words. Sit quietly. Anina hyanga. Come here. Guwa. Come in. Tin-u. Do it. Ichu. Don't do it. Ichush. Eat. Woda. Excuse me. Hatiwo. Give me. Mak'u. Go. Iya. Go inside. Tin iya. Go outside. Tagan iya. Go slowly. Awash denach. Iya. Hurry up. Hinachri. Hinachri. Lie down. Iyunga. Listen to me. Anama hopta. Look. Akida. Look out. Wakta. Wana. Now. Iodang. Sit down. Nen iodang. Sit down here. Jechi iodang. Sit down there. Winjaka, tell the truth. Kinamaya, thank you. Wana woda, time to eat. Iknuta, try it. Hyang, wait. And oraru, wake up. If there's any of these that you guys, any of the just like simple phrases, for the beginners, it's easier to keep them into 1 to 2 word commands. This here, if you can use these throughout the week, would be awesome. You know, if your kids are going to go outside, tagan iya, tell them. Akid, look at this. Nechi iodang, wana woda. Those kind of things. If there's anything that you want added to this list, because remember, this is just a list. These language bowls can be adapted for your needs. So if there's anything that you would like to add to this list or want to go through this list, please let Kristen know. She will give me the words and I will turn them into Nakoda for you. I see there's some chats. Where is my secretary? Okay. Yes, that the Fort Peck uses the X. We use that H with a cap. The H's we use have the cap on all. It's just the orthography that's different. The sound system, the sounds that they make are the same. It was Nakoda had a really rough go of it because it was the orthography that was different. There was so much, I guess, miscommunication about it, about the orthographies, different orthographies. One of the things that my mentors told me that because Nakoda is a descriptive language, there isn't, you could describe things many ways. So with that said, I have to write it down. Also, I wanted to share with you, we have, for the Nakoda people, especially here in Carry the Kettle, we don't have a lot of resources. You know, we've had Vincent Collette who come and did the, I don't have a copy of that book with me, but we have a Nakoda verb book, again, from Fort Belknap. We also have another dictionary here that I use quite a bit, again. Vincent has a couple of books out there, and I will share one of them with you when we're done our 10-week course. Also, if you go to your Google, you Google the Assiniboine language, there you go to the second thing, the second apt, I guess, and then this comes up. It says an Assiniboine dictionary. When you download that Assiniboine dictionary, this screen will come up and it'll look like this here. Where am I? This screen will come up. And what it is if you look at it here, and if you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Oh gosh, no, that's lighting. And what it is say I wanted to find out how to say girl. So I would punch girl in this, and then I would, oh no, just wait. I would punch girl in there and I would push go. Now, anything that has to do with a girl will show up on here. This light is too, I can't. Oh yeah, you can maybe see it a little bit there. But it's a great resource for for language building. You'd have to, I guess, ask one of your elders what orthography or what word is used in your area, because dialects are different in every area, right? But basically for this Nakoda, it's pretty much the same. And why build a wheel twice, or why try to reinvent the wheel when we've already got this? So we're going to be wrapping up. We're going to have 10 minutes, got 8 minutes left here. And at 8 o'clock, we're going to open up for questions. Next week, we're going to go over these phrases. And if you have more phrases, I encourage you to let Kristen know what kind of phrases you'd like in here. Maybe you want go to bed, or get me coffee, or some stuff that are usable in your home. How do you say hello, Nakoda? Us women, we say huh, and Justin has there. Yes, exactly. The men say huh. I don't know. I'm not a man, but men's, it's spelled like this here. Women, we say huh, as in yes, as well as when we say yes, we say huh. That H is nasalized. Us women, we say huh. You guys see that? And men, they say, how do you spell? That's what men say, and it's almost the same. Us women, huh. Men, how, I guess. I'm not sure how to say it. You would have to ask a man. I will ask when we have the elder in here on week 4. I will ask him. Yes, and Christian's asking if you can email her word phrases. She will get them to me. Next week I will get the word phrases that you want. We're gonna move on. We have the simple dialogues. I want to continue that next week because I know you guys probably have questions that you want to use to build your own language nest. We're going to go on to the 5 senses, some Nakoda verbs. The colors. I won't be teaching you the months of the week, the months of the year. See, we have a little bit of, I think Kristen shared this with each and every one of you. It's a really good resource. There's just a few changes that have to be made. The days of the week I will also share with you. They're a little bit different. We say them a little bit different here on Carry the Kettle. Fridays we say different, Saturdays we say different, but there's different ways they say here, like to know you, Dabishi. I won't be sharing these with you because every Fort Peck says them different. The people in Pheasant Drum say them different. We say them different here, and the people in Stony say them different. I've never seen one that looked like ours, so we're not going to do the months of the year. We're going to do basic animals. We're not going to do the Fort Peck geography. I will tell you guys, Regina is Jubina, if you need to know. And then we've got some classroom stuff. Kristen emailed you guys all this. If there's anything that you want to add to this, please let her know. And she will let me know, and I will work on that for you. So I want some feedback about what you guys think about this language bowl for sure. I'm going to, what time do we have here? I'm really watching, we got 4 minutes here. Really watching my time. I don't want to go over. They're usually kicking me out of class because I talk so much when I go into my classrooms. They usually have to push me out the door because they can't get rid of me.
Would you like people to unmute and talk to you, or send you an email?
Yeah, that would be
All
awesome.
right.
So I can get some feedback if there's any questions. I know we have some, you said 15 minutes after class, but yeah, it would be nice. Anybody has anything to share? I would really, yes, who's Jubina?
I'm just wanting to confirm that this will be on YouTube so we can go back and listen to the pronunciation. Is that right? Okay, great.
That's
Can
correct.
you explain just like briefly what a language bowl is in case anybody has any questions?
Okay, what a language bowl is like I said, it's not teaching you language structure. It's not teaching you verbs or word. It's what it is it teaches you phrases that are usable. I found that after I've been doing this for a while, I found that the usable phrases, speaking the language first, getting the feel of the sound system. Some of the letters in our sound system, the sounds that our language makes are very, very unique, and they're not found in English, especially those glottals like hoda, gara, te, to kill. We've got some stops as well. I didn't get into those because I was trying to keep it as simple as possible. To start learning these, to start saying these and using these, and then worry about the language, the sentence structure later. Like, start speaking first and understanding some of these words. And I believe that if you can understand what you're saying, like ade, Father, I want water. If you can say that, and then when you get into the sentence structure, it'll be easier for you to see, like your ade is your subject. So the language structure, they should all fall into place better, I'm thinking, because it did for me. So I'm hoping that's, helping you guys as well. Hi, Kristen. Well, thank you, Lauren. Yes, I agree. Like, these phrases here are usable for you. They'll be able to use every day. And like I talked about, the Fort Capel Tribal Council has some apps. They have lots of vocabulary building words on those apps, and I'm the one that Corey and I did those apps along with Kristen. So those are vocabularies as well. You can go on there and find your words. Find your words. That app that I told you about is an excellent app as well to figure out. It'll tell you it'll spell the words for you. It won't give you how they sound articulate or how they articulate. And I know that sometimes, even if you know the vowel system, those words aren't easy to articulate. I know that from experience. So, I think Kristen has my phone number. I'm available most evenings. You guys can give me a call anytime. If you need anything at all, my phone number is, write my phone number up here. You can shoot me a text. Like, I'm always willing. I always say I'm not fluent, but I'm always willing to share what I know. For you guys to have like that many participants, like, amazing. Thank you, Reconciliation Regina, for allowing me to do this. So I'm
Absolutely.
number up here.
If it's okay with you, Teresa, I'll also send everyone your email address in case they have any questions afterwards and they want some more clarity or.
I don't know.
Okay.
If you do that, but my phone number is 306-660-0185. And if any of you guys have any questions, just let me know who you are, and that you're taking the class, and I'll try to help you as quickly and as fast as I can. And then again, like I said, if there's anything that you want, common phrases that you want to know, I find that if you keep it short and simple, it works better.
I just want to add, I like that you're doing the language bowl because it's easy for like beginners, and not only that, but we have a couple kids in here that are willing to learn. So I think that's like the most perfect way of learning is the simpleness of the language and the smallness. Because when you expand, it gets a little bit more difficult. But just starting off with the language bowl for these beginner learners and the young children that are willing to learn, it gives that opportunity for the family to learn and to teach one another.
Yes, I agree. I thought this, I've been doing this for a while, and this had the most results. Like, I think that's why I went like this. Like, this had the most results. If you want to know how this is old, and this is how many ways old can be conjugated. Verb conjugation is unreal. We have Y stem verbs, we have stratus verbs. I'm not all good on them, but it gets very, very confusing, as well as the kinship system. We had Tom Snow explain the kinship system to us. Now he explains it awesome, but it is so mind-blowing, like the cross cousins and the it's just, this is the simplest form that I could, and it is very simple, very general. This is easy. This will be easy for everyone to learn. Again, I opted to do this because this was something that was passed on to me, and I thought, like, I used it for a resource. Excellent resource, excellent resource. I encourage everyone to get a copy of it and use these words. Like,
Are there any final questions as we wrap up here? Everyone's good to go until next week?
like, oh, there's.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you so much, Teresa and Kristen, for arranging this. This was wonderful. And if you're interested in any more Regina Public Library programs, we do hold beading circles. That would be another Indigenous culture program that we offer, and they're very, very popular. So sign up for those quickly as soon as they come out. So I'll just say, Kristen, do you have anything else to add before we leave, or?
Just for the recordings, it'll take a few days to actually get on our YouTube channel. I sent the link out in my previous email that had a list of all the Zoom links. So there's different links for each class, and we will remind you either the day before or day of the class, so that you'll always get that reminder too. But it's always good to put in your phone and in your calendar as well. And yeah, so if you missed a class, don't worry. Check out the Regina Reconciliation Regina YouTube channel. We actually have all of our previous beginner language classes on there as well, if you want to take a look at that too. And Teresa will have her own series on there too. So but if anybody has any more questions, I think we can say goodnight.
Good night, everyone.
Happy wish day. Okay, we chim naging ta.
Have a wonderful evening, everyone.